you gave me this number right here to get for somebody to call in the last
Yeah.
time.
Okay. You know, you got to. You gonna be on it. You got to take it. Is it working?
You got a headset.
No, I got.
Now we taking this one to make sure.
That one work? Ain't working?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me just move it. I'll put mine over here.
It's not like a real phone. This is.
There you go. There you go.
You tangled. Can you hear? Can you hear?
Okay.
You good? You good?
Good.
Nah, I can't hear. Nah, I'm having trouble here. I'm gonna be messing with this all night. This.
Okay, here's my question to you, and this will allow you to get one bottle of the BioLife Plus. Ladies and gentlemen, that happens to be the 8-ounce bottle you're getting for free. I am David Squeeze Anarchy, the CEO of the Linkopia Group of Companies and BioLife. So I am authorizing it, so don't let the salespeople tell you anything otherwise. You're getting it free. All you've got to do is answer a simple question for me. A plane is traveling from Jamaica.
This is the longest minute ever.
The plane crashes between Jamaica and New York. All right? Where do they bury the survivors? Is it Jamaica or
I can't, but if I cut it, it's going to cut again. I didn't want it to cut twice. There you go.
The preceding program was paid for by the program's producers. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the management, staff, or ownership of WLTV.
You're tuned into the hot seat. We'll be right back. Welcome to the Hot Seat. It's your boy, Bam the Boss Hog, and I am the undisputed king of urban media, Tuck, and welcome to another edition of the Hot Seat Urban Media Show. Bam, I think we got a hot one today.
Yeah, it should be one of the hottest ones ever.
No, I don't think it's going to be that hot,
I think so.
But it's going to be hot. I'll go with hot. But anyway, we're going to introduce our two lovely guests this evening. Do you know them?
Yeah.
Well, you introduce one, I'll introduce the other.
How you going?
All right. Well, come all the way from where? Atlanta, Georgia, by way of the West Side. Give it up for Lisa Tooney.
Yes.
You know all.
Yeah.
So coming all the way from D.C., Washington, D.C., to visit the hot seat. All I know is her first name, so I can't even give you a last name. Angela Gardner. And
You got the entourage?
oh, and the Funky Bunch.
Hey.
You know what they call it, the Funky Bunch? The Swift sisters from off Bankhead somewhere.
All right.
Yeah.
Park, what's it called?
Mark one?
No,
Park.
Park. Mark Place. Mark One. Mark One
Yeah.
over there off Bankhead.
All right.
So we got some real city girls here in the hot seat this evening. So anyway, you two lovely ladies came to visit the hot seat to talk about what? Or the whole Funky Bunch too. So what did y'all come here to talk about? Life?
Yes.
And Angela, what are you here for anyway? Why are you visiting us from D.C.?
Well, first of all, my best girlfriend in the whole wide world. Well, that's so embarrassing to say that we haven't seen each other in a few years.
Yeah?
But did y'all cut me off?
What?
Okay, Lisa, I haven't seen her in so long, and so it's my birthday on Sunday. Hey, say happy birthday to me. Yeah, so anyways, I was coming to see her, and we're working on so many projects individually, and so I wanted to share my time with her and, you know, have fun, hang out a little bit, fellowship, you know.
Okay.
You know.
So fellowship, is that from the spiritual aspect or is that from the party aspect? Which fellowship are you talking about?
Fellowship is, we need the fellowship on different levels. It's the practical and the spiritual.
Okay.
So fellowship meaning we can laugh and talk and the girl stuff, that's fellowshipping. And also the spiritual side is we talk about God, how good He's been, how
Absolutely.
blessed we are, and the great weather that Atlanta is having.
So you got some bad weather up there in D.C.
Yeah, but things are getting a little better. It got a little warmer, just before I was leaving, so, that's
So
good.
you don't know what to expect around here because tomorrow it could be snowing. So
Absolutely.
I mean, it's summer today, but it might be winter tomorrow.
But it's the time.
So don't get too comfortable. I hope you brought some winter clothes with you.
I got them. You better know it.
So Lisa, tell me, what brings you here to the hot seat?
I'm coming to visit with my best girlfriend, and I want to hear about her new endeavors. Tell them the name of your new show that you're working on.
No. You don't do the interview. We do the interview. So the Funky Bunch. What is the Funky Bunch here for?
That's my
We're
other family
here for
friend.
support.
Support? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
Support.
now,
Uh-huh.
getting back to Angela. So you got, we don't even know about your old endeavors, so let's talk about your old endeavors before
She's
we
an
start talking
actress,
about
model of fitness.
No, we're talking to Angela.
Well, she's my friend, so
Okay.
she's a walking
I
diary,
think
babe.
you could tell the story a little better about yourself than she can.
A poet. You name it.
Yeah, but sometimes your friends can tell it just as good,
Mhm.
okay? So anyway, I'll tell a little bit
Wait
about
a
me.
minute. It sounds like you have an accent.
People say that. It's probably because D.C. and New York are so very close. And then I'm
Okay.
around a lot of clients are New Yorkers, as well as, D.C.,
So
go-go
you were born and raised in D.C.?
D.C., yeah, born and raised.
I'm a go-go fan.
Oh, go-go is it.
EU Freeze,
Oh.
Trouble Funk,
Chuck
Brown,
Brown,
all of
baby.
them.
I feel like what?
I
Don't
might even-
do
I
it.
might even cue some up now
Oh,
that you mentioned
God, please do
Now
it
that
for
you
me.
mention
Do
it.
it for me. That will set my
it.
birthday
Can we
weekend
drop the
off.
bomb?
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh,
They don't know what
God.
we're talking about. They don't know what
They
I'm
don't
talking
know
about.
nothing about it.
Yeah.
No,
Can
no,
I
no,
drop
no,
the
about
bomb
that.
on the South Side Crew?
Oh.
Drop the bomb, drop the bomb.
Oh,
Now
no.
drop the bomb. Now what you gonna do?
Oh,
Drop
see, come
the
on
bomb.
now. Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Put
don't
me in
know
the
about all that.
water. What about that one? Put me in the water.
Oh, no, that's a little late.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
trying to get in where
Yeah.
she can fit in. Get a little something.
All right.
So
All
that
right,
was good.
so go ahead and tell us about your past endeavors.
Okay, well, right now, do you want me to talk about my right now or my have been?
You have been.
Okay. Well, a fitness trainer and an actress. Aspire. You know how people be saying actress. You be like, what you been on? What you do? You just walk past
this
the
is
camera. You gotta
This
keep
is
it
a
real.
PG show, so we can't talk about what kind of movie.
No, I
you're doing.
know, right? Okay, but no. This is good stuff. So, just fitness and voiceover work and
Bam does most of the work too.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
How long you been doing it?
For a few years. Yeah. And so my latest endeavor, though, I've just been this sports fanatic for so long. And just watching, you watch the different sports commentators and you just know something is missing, right? So I realized the women that are on there, they're really good at what they do, but I think everybody has some great formula or gift, or it's called the thing that you could bring to the game. And I just think coming into the 2014, it's just time for something new. And so I came up with my beginning sports show, and it's called Lipstick Balling. And
It's
so
called who?
Lipstick Balling. It's
Wait a minute. What does that got to do with the sport?
listen, you're missing it. It's balling. It's
I
like
must have been daydreaming right now.
Lipstick Balling, sports talk with Angie.
Is that-
And
is that-
and see, it's cute, it's classy, it's fun, it's clever, and it's just kind of like getting women and especially the younger generations into the sports talk and
Is there like the sports version of Candy Coated? Like,
no,
uh,
no, don't put me there.
I'm
I mean, no, her
I'm
stuff
just
is
the
good.
name- I'm saying the name.
No. Lipstick is just like, it's just a female. It's just me. And so the reason why I say the lipstick balling is it's me. It's really no men in it. If you notice, most of the sports shows, ESPN, Comcast, all of them, they have like men and it's one woman. And generally the woman's sitting in the middle and she looks good.
You know what? Let me tell the story real quick. We tried sports when we first started the show 5 years ago, and I found that to be too much work. So we just started going from the top of our head, and things worked. Sports is a lot of research, a lot of study,
Yeah.
but just open talking, that's easy.
But I like that. Did you see what I'm saying? It's a passion that comes with it. So you're going to go anywhere from, like we're dealing with this new thing. Well, it's not new. Gay is prevalent now. It's open. It's like being black. So you're talking 1 minute about sports,
Okay,
and then
all right. Well, now you open up that can of worms. Talk about what's his name? Michael Sands.
Yeah, Michael
Okay,
Sands.
what's your thoughts?
My thing is to each his own, right?
No,
I
see,
just thought
that's
that.
an easy answer.
No, okay, all right,
not to each his own.
okay.
What's your opinion on how is it going to work in the draft and in the
Okay,
national
I'm going to tell you
football
how
league?
I think it's going to work. I think the way in which he did it, the way in which his team strategized it was excellent. The money that he's getting up front, I'm going somewhere. I know.
You're skirting my question.
What?
My question was, how is it going to work in the draft and once he becomes a player in the national football
It's
league?
going to work perfectly because you cannot discriminate. So he's
I'm
done
not
there.
talking about this discrimination.
Listen.
I'm talking about the reality.
The-
What's it going to be like on that field, in that locker room? What is your opinion?
He's going to be Sam that's going to be knocking him out on that defensive line, and when he get in the
Ma'am,
locker room, people going to put
ma'am,
the
is she-
towels
ma'am,
around him
is
because
she
that's what
skirting
they
it?
do.
She's skirting the question. Isn't she?
I didn't.
She's giving me a general, the
You want me
politically,
to say that they're gonna-
politically correct answer. I don't want a politically correct answer.
You-
I want to know do you honestly think nothing's going to be said in the National Football League?
Yes, I think something's going to be said, but there's going to be a lot of discretion used. Well, so you have to be careful. That is a strong line. You got to be careful with that. Now, however, on the other side, I'm telling you, I'm being as real as I possibly can. I'm not a man. I'm not going to be in that locker room. But they are going to be a little different and different toward him. It's not going to be obvious, but then again, it will be. You may have some extra towels around you. Come on, I'm just saying.
Going flashing back 20 years
You're
ago,
right, Ed,
30
you're
years
right.
ago, when I was in that locker room, we said rude, crude, nasty things to one another, and that's with all the
Like what?
extra.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
You would call somebody gay, sissy, sweet. You pop them with a towel.
But how
You
long it's been?
you might throw cold water on them. It's going to be something. I
How
mean,
long it's been?
everybody is
Yeah.
not as open to this as you may be.
Okay.
There's no guidelines in the locker room.
Okay, but wait a minute, sideline.
No
This ain't
guidelines.
the first gay man walking in. He's the first one that's saying openly, I am gay.
Right now,
Okay,
he
they
could have
in
gotten
there.
he could have got away with it had he not said anything at all. It would have been. I personally think had he not said anything at all, he wouldn't have been judged. Now that you know, it's different.
Why is it different? I don't see it different. My thing is, this is a man who's saying, this is what I am. Tell you the truth, he's making more money before he's even getting in there.
We're
He
not
is gay.
talking about that. I don't have a problem with him being gay.
But if
You
you
know-
right here and you next to him in the locker room, I think you're gonna look at him different. If your locker's here and his locker's right there, tell me you're not gonna treat him any different.
I didn't say that. I said there's going to be extra towels. That's treating somebody
if he
different.
pats you on your butt, as we do,
Mm-hmm.
hey, wait a minute, buddy, what you trying? You don't know if it's is it suggestive or is it
Well, we know
Well,
it's not suggestive.
okay, let's be clear here. You've been getting patted on your butt, and some of them are gay. They just didn't say it. What's going to be the difference?
But you know.
Okay.
Every guy don't like every guy, and every girl don't like every girl, just like every guy don't
Well,
like every woman. So
that has nothing to do
just
with it.
because
It has-
somebody
what
is
it
gay
has to
don't
do
mean
with
they like every guy.
Is how the locker room operates, and say it or not, homophobic, whatever you want to call it, and it doesn't matter to me one way or the other. But there are homophobic people.
Okay, so what do you, if you're going to ask me what I suggest, I'm not in the locker room, but I can tell you this much. If this man is getting it done on the field, the most I can do is tell a brother in the locker room, put an extra towel on, turn your head, get in, get out. Other than that, if he's not doing anything to you and he's helping you to win, so be it.
Exactly.
Okay?
He better perform.
I believe he
better
will.
perform well. But I guess I never saw. I don't even know how to say it politically correct, but I never saw them as being superior athletes. It's shocking to me that the guy produced at that level. And I wish him well. And he took a chance. He really took a chance. Now, the National Football League, they pretty much have to draft him.
Yeah, that's
So-
Because had he, he may have been a late rounder
right.
had he not came out. Now that he's come out, he's put the National Football League in a position where they have to draft him. Otherwise, he's been discriminated against.
Absolutely.
So, because he was gay, he wasn't tough. He wasn't.
I would never see them as tough.
Well, he was before. I mean, if it
That's
was,
me. That's my opinion. I've never seen gays as tough. I mean,
what? Do you know what you've been watching?
I mean, can I be honest and real?
I know. Okay, without.
Okay, the term that was used when I was growing up was sissy. And I use a sissy as, and I tell the story over and over, that sissy as a guy to act like a girl. I didn't even know that guys slept with guys when I was growing up. I thought a sissy was just a feminine guy.
Right.
So he wasn't tough like us. He didn't get in the backyard and play football. He just pranced around like a girl.
Right.
So would I ever think that same sissy would swell up and dominate the football?
It's
game?
different.
They still men. They just like.
Listen, it's different kinds of gay
Yeah, I was gonna
people.
say,
I
that's
get
Well,
that.
first you got the kind.
But
you got
I'm
the
going
kind.
back. I'm telling
But then
my
you're from a
story.
small
Okay.
town. You don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay, but how about this? How about he's gay, and there's a clear chance that he may not have ever been attracted to a woman and may not have been with one, but he may not have been with a man either, but he do know in his heart that he has a desire for men. He knows to say, if this desire is there, I am gay. Maybe he has not even acted
I
on
don't
it.
have
So
a
does
problem
that
with
mean
it.
he's going on the field and producing as a sissy? Because no, he's still a man in that
But
uniform.
I know
playing
y'all gonna straighten him
defense.
out anyway. Because now he got some money, so that makes him even more attractive. Y'all gonna make him straight when it's
Wait,
all over.
no, because he already knows.
I don't care because he got some money.
No, they didn't open
They
it
gonna
up.
straighten him out.
Listen, no, that's not so. He's already declared that this is what I want, this is who I am. Nobody's trying to change it. Why do we got to go around changing people?
Y'all don't care about that.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not into that. I think as long as he is happy and he is accepting the true him.
Okay.
That's who he is. I don't know that
Are
there's
you
any
telling
woman.
me-
What about you?
Are
That's
you
thinking
telling
about
me?
changing
Let me
it?
ask you this: are you telling me because he's proclaimed himself as gay
Mhm.
that women aren't going to try to hit on him? Is that what you're going to tell me? Is that
Well,
what
yeah,
you're
no,
trying to tell
come
me?
on, man. They hit on the pastors. You got
There
gay
you
men
go.
and women. I'm just saying.
Boy, that was the home run
No,
right
no,
there.
I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. Come on, we in a time now, in an hour now. Here, I'm going to switch a little bit, shift gears from the practical to the spiritual. We in that hour where they don't care what you are. If you got money, then that works for them. I'm just saying there's somebody for everybody. There's going to be some women that's going to just ignore it. What?
And then when they get with him and he's gay, then they go around and say, "Oh, I didn't know he was
But
gay."
he said he was gay. You can't say
You know,
that.
they go back to the down low, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's not a
That's
down
not
low when
true.
you
That's
admit.
not
No,
down low.
this isn't down low. He said it, and I respect him for saying it. Instead of perpetrating, walking in to be politically correct, get you a woman, put on your arm, do this. This is how we gonna get in. No, but that's not living his true truth. And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not in a position to judge no one.
And you're absolutely right.
You know, so
None of us are.
No,
But
absolutely.
we're not judging. We're just talking about
Yeah, I'm just
a
saying.
situation.
Yeah, but he came up honest, at least. I mean, saying you can't say that's like a married man coming up to you and say, "Look at here, baby, see my ring, I'm married." All right. Now you dating him, you still gonna date him, but he told you he's married.
Yeah.
So
Thank
when
you.
you realize he going home to his wife, that's on you,
Exactly.
okay? Because you made a choice.
You know what? I heard something. This was a few weeks ago. I heard that a woman would dog a man who lives with his mama, but she'll sleep with a man that lives with his wife. That one hit hard when I heard it. I was like, a woman will dog a man that lives with his mama, but she'll sleep with a man that lives with his wife.
Well, you know, because y'all come with a lot of issues. Sometimes it's just easy for you to go home. You know, you get to go home. Sometimes it's just easier. You ain't got to see him all the time. That's for sure. I don't do it, but I understand from friends that told me about it. It's just so much easier sometimes
So
to do.
you think you're going to heaven like that?
I can't speak for you.
I'm generally speaking.
Generally speaking back to you, I can't speak for everybody. I'm not going to do that. That's not me. Once you tell me what you are, who you are, then I get to choose. You know, we make decisions every day. To not make a decision is a decision. So if I stayed there and did nothing, I'd make a decision and say, guess what? I settled. I accept it just as it is.
Okay.
You know, so if you told me, look at here, Angie, I'm married. Okay, then I'm going to say, I think your wife has done a wonderful job with you, and you need to go back. The same qualities you see in me, go back and look for them in her. That would be it. I can't be her. That's all I'm saying. That's just me. And that's the spiritual side, but it's also practical. It don't take a fool to get that, nor a child.
Okay. All right.
Come on, Angie.
What's your thought?
Speak it. Go ahead. Speak the truth.
What's your thought?
So we're going to switch into relationships, I guess. So,
I ain't gonna try to go there. He was trying to-
what about selling your soul for money?
Well, you know, so we're in that hour again. I'm just saying, it's a little bit of everything. I don't agree. People are doing whatever it takes to stay afloat. They selling everything there. I'm saying, I'm not trying to say, all I'm trying to do is sell sports and talk about sports. That's innocent. That's innocent. I'm saying, that keeps it clean. Kids love sports. Adults love sports. America loves football.
So what's your favorite sport?
Football.
Football, okay.
Yeah.
So you're a Redskins fan?
What? All the way. I am
Okay,
a
so now
diehard.
I'm gonna rev it up. So what's the status on RG3 right now? What's gonna happen with that?
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I believe that he had to be broken down. Sometimes God got a way of showing us stuff, and that's the spiritual. And he has to break us down a little bit, and we have to step back in that humility, that place where we first came from, where you were great at what you did, and you were not selfish. You were selfless. It takes a team. By yourself, you can go fast, but with help, you can go far. I think he was going fast, but he realizes he needed a team to go far. This time, he's going to get it right. When he come back, we going to the Super Bowl. That's what's up with that.
You know what, man? You just told a bunch of crock.
I told you the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me Jesus.
Every reason why I turned the music
So
up.
help me God, I believe
She
it.
was just rambling.
I believe it.
I rather listen to music than listen to that.
Yeah, no, you like the way it sounds. It's good stuff. It's real
Let me
stuff.
tell you something. RG3 is done.
He's not done.
Done.
How could you say that?
They benched him, didn't they?
What does that have to do with the tea in China?
Okay, they paid this man all this money and they put him on the bench. It's the writing is sometimes on the wall. You know, RG3 is a great quarterback, great mobile quarterback.
Right.
But, you know, psychologically now with the injuries, things change.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
I don't believe that. I agree to disagree with you on a part of it, but totally at the end
You
of
know how
that,
many people disagree with me?
I can believe it all day long. Oh, Jesus, I'm sitting by one.
Now, that's what we're talking about. A little trouble funk. tuned into the Hot Seat Urban Media Radio
Hot
Show.
seat.
Call us 404-292-1420. You never heard that before, man?
Never in my life.
That was it. Drop the bomb. Drop the bomb.
Now, EL Crew, now what you gonna do?
Drop the bomb.
Hit that little go-go girl.
Isn't that what you gonna do? Say Northeast. Drop the bomb.
Now what you gonna do?
Drop the bomb. That's it. Good. Then we go like this. We be kicking
Man, I
up.
just had to go for that for a minute.
That was good.
That had a flashback.
Woo!
That takes
Yeah.
me back to the
Yes,
80s.
Jesus.
boy.
So do they still do music like that?
Woo, child, what you talking about? We be that just take me back. Oh, you got me on that one.
They got go-go clubs, man. They
Oh.
play nothing but go-go music.
Yes,
It's
yes.
All
a
night.
beautiful thing, man.
That's
Beautiful
the
thing.
that's the right way of passage.
A lot of
NBC.
percussion, man. A lot of percussion
Yeah.
going on.
It's love though. We have that
What
thing.
type of dance do they do?
It's
to that?
just whatever. I mean, we just jump around and like you be free. You go to utopia in it. Like ain't no two people doing the same thing.
Hey, that's this song. They play the song 10, 20 minutes.
Hey,
That
you-
song will just
yeah.
run and run and
It's
run
just
and
the
run.
beat. It's just a DC thing, and you gotta know it. Like you just feel this thing, and you just be going in there. Next thing you know, you jumping around, kicking your leg, your arm going one place, and you just nobody. It's not. It's you doing your you know, and it's everybody
So
kind
what high
of
school did you go to in D.C.?
McKinley.
I don't know that school. That school wasn't very good in sports, I take it.
Oh, it was good in sports, and I was a cheerleader, baby. And we had some of the best ones there, David
You know,
Jacobs,
man,
Graham,
she's a
y'all,
tougher
if y'all
man.
listening.
This is a tough one, right?
Ooh, what? We had the
so,
boys.
So your new endeavor is this sports.
Yeah. I
Okay.
did.
How long you been working on that?
Not very long. I just, you know how you
Today?
get.
You started today?
No. They just found it out today. That's just like to say, hey, Mom, I'm pregnant. What? I'm pregnant with sports.
Okay.
But you know, have you been shopping it?
I'm getting started now, and this is you open the door for opportunity for me to actually feel this thing. It's like a fire in you. You love talking about something, you know, like you like talking about your woman probably when she's good to you. You know, I like talking about sports because it feels good to me. It ain't good to me. It feels good to me.
But you know,
What, are you stuttering there?
we don't,
No?
we don't talk about one particular thing. And because every walk of life has come through here through the hot seat.
Yeah,
And it's amazing listening to different stories.
yeah.
I mean, I've gone places in this place that I never thought I'd go before by listening to somebody else's story. We had this prostitute, this about 3-4 weeks ago, and she said, well, you know Atlanta a little bit?
A little bit.
She says she goes out to Buford Highway to prostitute because the Hispanics male don't give her no trouble.
Oh.
And she just get her money and come back on this side of town.
Yeah.
But when she wants to sell herself, and what she does on a regular basis, she goes to Buford Highway and sells herself. And you know, she said she's hooked on drugs, and she started on drugs at Magic City. You know, one day she snorted so much cocaine that her nose went numb, and somebody said, "I got something else for you." So they took her to the trap. She smoked some crack,
And she felt
and
everything cleared up.
15 years later, she's still strung out on crack. Her kids called her at Christmas time, asked her to come over. She said the crack pipe called her. She went to the crack pipe, left her kids behind on
Oh,
Christmas.
Lord Jesus. Did you
So,
pray?
so we go to a lot of places right here in this box.
But did you pray for the sister? That's all I
You know what? And this is the other thing. You know, we offer help through our resources,
Yeah.
but these people will flat out tell you they don't want help. When they're ready for help, they'll get help on their own. They don't need nothing from you.
Well, they don't, but sometimes when you praying, God will work on them through your prayers. That's all I'm saying. That's the spirit. I told you I'm going to go back and forth for you. That's me. That's how I'm doing it in sports. They're going to get the truth, the whole truth, and ain't nothing but the truth. Sometimes you do the praying. You water the seed. Somebody plants a seed,
When
another
somebody
waters
waters-
it, and God gets the increase. That's a real thing. You know, when you get a person like that, I'm just telling you for the next time, because if you blessed, and you in this seed, and they coming through your door, you're the closest thing to God that they may get, and you may not be the man that's walking the full cloth with them, but I'm saying, at least drop something on the next time, somebody.
But you know what we do if we don't do anything else? We make people feel good and we let the world hear their story.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
We don't degrade people when we get
Right,
them
no, I don't
there.
think you do. I don't believe
and
that.
we ask all them important questions, but they get an opportunity where somebody really listens.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I listen close because I'm listening with my eyes open, my mouth open, like, that's unbelievable. Because
Yeah.
some things they talk about, you would never even imagine. I mean, seriously?
Wow.
You know? When she got arrested, matter of fact, we got her fresh out of jail, didn't we?
Yeah.
She was walking down the street. We got our, and you know, we get our people from everywhere. And she said that, you know, she thought this guy was flagging her down on Buford Highway. And first she wasn't going to do it. Then after she
Nah,
did-
initially she lied.
What?
Said she had got caught driving without license.
Oh. As a matter of fact, now I'm switching the story, but we had another crackhead couple, and this ended up tragic.
Crackhead couple.
We had a crackhead couple.
Yeah.
We called it Crackhead Christmas, and we asked them how they spent their holidays, yada yada yada.
Uh-huh.
Only to find out that at the end of the day, the crackhead male shot the crackhead lady in the head.
Oh my God. See,
Crazy. I mean,
yeah. I mean, were they both here? They
yeah,
were here.
yeah.
See, this
Go
is
to our
what.
website. Make sure you log on to the Hot Seat Urban Media website, and you can see all the stuff we've been through.
Yeah, I mean, when you guys get that opportunity, though, you've got to drop something in these people's spirit, some kind of shape, form, or fashion. So it just won't be about a good story for the day, but also a way of saying, hey, look, there's still a chance. Everybody, you got the breath of life.
Yeah, Laura. You know what? We forgot to talk about the calendar, the Hot Seat calendar.
What, this Saturday?
This Saturday. You got it?
Yeah, this Saturday, Black History Parade, downtown Auburn Avenue from 1 to 3 p.m. Auburn Avenue starts at Auburn Avenue and ends up
at Martin Luther King Center.
Yeah.
Hosted by yours truly, the Hot Seat Urban Media. So come check it out. You can come take a picture with the King. You know, I'm always selling pictures. For whatever reason, I ain't made no money doing it, but I'm selling them. And we're going to have some of the best entertainment.
And I'll be there.
Down there, and we're going to have a few people speak. Well, there's going to be quite a few people speak. We don't have nothing to do with the speaking. We have something to do with the entertainment. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to overthrow the speaking. She coming down there?
Yeah.
What's she going to come down there and do?
We'll be down
Talk.
there,
You
too.
said you got people
Can you
coming
flip?
through.
Can you do flips?
I told you I used to be a cheerleader.
So we can let you flip on the stage?
I ain't gonna be doing all that flipping there. You don't want me to break something?
Yeah, you know.
I know my limit. See,
If
listen,
we put you on the stage, you got to give us some entertainment.
I'm gonna talk. That's what I do.
What you going to talk about?
Everything, whatever they talk about the kids. No, I'm saying the kids are there. I'm talking good stuff to kids. I ain't sewing up.
What are you going to
I'm
talk
gonna sow some seeds.
I need to know what you're going to say.
Okay, this
Let me
is
tell you something. This is a true
Tell me
story.
who's gonna be there.
Bam will support this story. I will cut the mic off on you
Oh,
and,
my God.
and bring the music up. Will I
Jesus,
not,
tell
Bam?
me, God.
I will shut you down.
But let me say, God ain't
you
gonna
need
let
to
you
tell
shut me down. So I'm not even gonna worry about that part. I won't worry about it.
So I need to know what you're going to say. See, when I hand over a microphone, I need to know what's going to come out.
Okay, this is what I'm going to tell you. Based off of audience, we're never going to say the same thing. I ain't going to talk the way I'm talking to you around children.
So what are you going to talk about?
I need to know what your crowd going to be like. I'm saying if these
This
are
is
young
the Black
people.
History Month parade, downtown Atlanta. People coming from everywhere. It's going to be the masses.
I'm talking about dreams and visions and what you believe. Oh, these are what kids are doing. I'm saying some of these are going to be singers out there. Kids that wish they could be your next Gabby Douglas.
We don't want to
Come on.
draw the
I
crowd.
ain't
We
gonna-
want to draw the crowd, not run
I'm
the
going to
crowd
keep them.
away.
No, they're going
Could
to
you
run away.
sing?
They're going to love it.